always want to be two of the next if they need to.
Okay, so now-
However they get in that free.
Okay.
All right.
We want to redo our,
Does she need to?
You must be able to, none of that was streamed. Okay, so
Just-
let's start from the beginning.
Deja vu.
Yeah, something, okay. Very recently, one of my part-time workers resigned, and I'm here tonight to ask for permission to refill that position.
okay, that's paid for out of the perpetuation
Pay out of my
fund,
records perpetuation.
and it's, their job is doing something that
It's
needs to be
doing
done.
Yeah, back indexing.
So I'll make a motion to, get that employee replaced.
I'll second it.
Motion by Keith, second by Gail. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. 7-0.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dan.
Nothing else on the public comments, I don't think. Our next item would be reorganization of the board. We need to elect a president. So I would entertain nominations for president.
I'd make a motion that, Paul Beekman. I'll second that.
Okay, any other nominations for
I would
president?
like to make a nomination to David.
He already did.
Oh, did he?
I can't hear.
I couldn't hear him.
If there are no other nominations, I would move to be closed. And then we'll take a vote. Everybody gets one vote. All those in favor of electing David as president, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. Yeah, thank you, I think. Next, we have to elect a vice president. So I would entertain nominations for vice president.
I would like to make a motion of Kelly.
Okay, any other nominations for vice president? Seeing none, guess we can take a vote. Or move nominations to be closed, and then we'll take a vote. All those in favor of Kelly as vice president, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. I think that's a 7-0. Next, we have the 2024 monthly meeting schedule. Myself, I would prefer that we just stay the way we are, but I don't know what's everybody think.
I think we can stay where we're at, and then if we address it later on in the year, if it becomes an issue such as.
To me, if you change it, you're dealing with the same thing.
Yeah,
I
like
think
Just a
the-
different
The
time.
commissioners kept theirs the same, so if we kept, if there's something pressing comes up, we have to have a
Right.
special meeting. We've done that several times
Oh, yeah.
recently. So,
All right, motion by Paul to leave it as it is,
I'll second that.
second by Keith. That will be the fourth Thursday, 5 o'clock. And then as special meetings required, and sometimes we do have to adjust those for holidays. All those in favor of leaving our meeting schedule as currently is, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. Next item are council board appointments. We have, we don't have that many really, external appointments. And then we have a few internal. I'm going to begin with the alcohol beverage board. We have one expiring term currently held by Randy McBrayer, and I think he has expressed interest in continuing in that position. So I would entertain
Make a
nomination.
motion that we reappoint Randall.
I'll second that.
Motion by Keith, second by Kelly to reappoint Randy. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I
Motion.
better abstain.
Oh, Kelly, abstaining,
He's
That's
my
6-0
brother-in-law.
and 1 abstention. Next, we have the delegate appointment to Perry County Development Corporation. That's a 1-year term. Currently is Erla Williams.
I'd like to nominate Earl if she's interested.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Thank you, Kelly.
You're welcome.
Okay, Kelly has nominated Earl, so any
Second.
other nomination? We need to vote then. All those in favor of Earl as the delegate for PCDC, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Parks and Recreation Board, we have one appointment there. It's a 4-year term. Currently is served by Warren Taylor, and I think Warren has expressed interest in continuing in that position. Right?
I'll make a motion to leave Warren on there.
I'll second.
Motion by Keith, second by Earl to retain Warren in his current position on the Park and Recreation Board. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Property Tax Assessment Board of Appeals. We have 2 appointments. We have 3 candidates. Our letters of interest. Kelly Harding, Pam Jaminski, and Megan Fritchley.
And Kelly, did you, there was a question about one of the ones that the commissioners appointed earlier this morning about their political affiliation, so that we make sure we are not having more than a simple majority. And were you able to verify that, or?
She was more of an independent.
Okay.
Realtors,
2 that were appointed with the commissioners.
2.
2 were appointed this morning by the commissioners.
Mhm. I'd like to nominate, go ahead, sorry.
I would entertain nominations at this time.
I'd like to nominate Pam Jaminski.
We're gonna take these one at a time.
I would like to nominate Kelly.
We have Pam
We don't have to-
and we have Kelly. Not say everybody nominates and you get 1 vote.
Well, then I'll nominate Megan.
So we got Kelly, Pam, and Megan.
So David, is that, how that works is you vote one time and then until you get a majority, and then
Right.
the lowest vote drops off?
Right.
Okay,
So I guess
You
we
can only
can,
vote one time, you said?
right,
yes, you'll get 1 vote.
for one person.
Darn it.
Votes for Megan Fritchley.
1, me. Paul,
What'd you say? That's 2. Votes for Kelly.
Aye.
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 Aye. What is that? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Pam don't get any.
I think you're erring there a little bit.
And
Yeah, I do think,
You can't just have, you've got 2 positions. So you're gonna have to allow everybody
2
to
votes.
vote.
2
No,
votes.
you're gonna do them each individually.
Right.
You can't do vote for 3
Right,
people.
it's individual.
Because what'll happen is you still have to put somebody on.
So we need to do them individually.
Just like you are, but.
Well, yeah. So we need to now vote for Pam?
Yes.
But nobody's got to vote.
Yeah, but you gotta let everybody vote
Have-
on each one.
have
at one
twice.
time.
Yeah.
Each one of them will get a vote. Each one has the potential for 7 votes.
Right.
And then you'll just add how many each one gets.
So like now we're voting for Pam. I will vote for Pam.
And I vote for Pam.
am I able to vote
But you
again?
get 2 votes.
Okay, I'll vote for Pam.
I'll
Yes.
vote for Pam.
Yeah, because there's 2 positions. I get what you're saying.
That's 5 for Pam then.
Who was the first one?
Or
Who was it?
I don't know, you got,
David, Stan,
them two's
Kelly,
on
Earl?
there, so it don't matter what the vote is.
David, Stan, Kelly, and Earl.
yes. And
Is
Gail?
Pam not in real estate too?
She's a
I thought
realtor.
she
Uh-huh.
was.
I think she'd be good.
So that takes care of the property tax board. Next, we have the public library board. We have 1
I make a motion.
appointment, Patsy Alvey.
She's been on there for a long time.
I'm going to vote now for Patsy. All those in favor of Patsy Alvey?
Aye.
Opposed, nay? Aye. 7-0. Next, we redevelopment commission. We have 2 appointments there. We actually have, I think, only 2 individuals. We can either, well, it doesn't matter how,
They're doing good. The redevelopment commission needs to stay together. They're doing good things, and these 2 guys have been on it, and
we can do them together.
Can we
I
make
guess.
a motion for both? I'll
I'll
do
make a
that.
motion, or you can make a motion either way, Kelly.
Yeah, I'll make a motion for both, if that's
I'll
okay.
second that.
Okay, motion by Kelly, second by Keith, for William Dickerson and John Shear on the redevelopment commission, reappointed. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Okay, now I'm gonna go to I'm gonna skip this India 15 on here because that's an internal, isn't it?
Mhm.
Health Board. I guess with the new initiative and their new legislation that the fiscal body of the county now has a council appointment to the Health Board, which, as far as I know, it's the first time I ever recall doing this as a council. And we actually only had one actual official letter of interest, that's from Corey Philly. These others were from an old email where they had applied earlier for I think when we replaced Jason Stiles.
I make a motion for Corey.
I'll second that.
Motion by Keith,
Or a nomination. I don't know.
a nomination, we really don't need a second, but
Yeah, that's right.
I would move the nominations to be closed. And at this point, we would vote. All those in favor of Corey Philly, signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. Does anyone see any other external appointments?
I don't
No,
know. On paper.
That's it, I think, isn't it?
we can go back to the internal.
Did he skip
So,
over Richard
I think-
15 or?
Now I'll move
That's
on
an internal appointment.
to the internal appointments. Indiana 15 Regional Planning Commission, we have one appointment. It's a 1-year term, currently served by Kelly Harding. I think Kelly has submitted her letter of interest again for that position.
But we don't have to submit letters of interest for internal, do we?
I don't think so.
Legitimately. I mean,
I didn't last year.
I don't,
David did ask at one of the meetings that we
Yeah,
send in if we wanted to, so I tried to follow the protocol.
oh, that's fine.
I nominate Kelly.
I'll second.
okay, Kelly has been placed in nomination. Any other nominations? Seeing none, I would entertain a motion, a vote. All those in favor of Kelly Harding as our Indiana 15 Regional Planning appointment, signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. Solid Waste Management District Board, we have one appointment there, currently held by Paul Malone.
Not that good.
What?
One on that solid waste board.
Stan, are you interested?
I nominate Gail.
Is that something Paul wants to continue or?
If Paul, are you interested?
He said he's second Dale.
He's happy to go. That's why I said I pretty much decided this.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You did? Okay, Gail said we do it, Paul, so you're off the hook. All those in favor of Gail as the Solid Waste Management District Board appointment, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0.
Congrats, Gail.
Next, we have American Rescue Plan ARP Committee. This is an internal appointment also. Council, Kelly Harding is currently serving.
Nope.
Aren't you?
Nope.
Oh, you're not?
There's a vacancy.
No, this is a vacant one.
It's Keith's
Okay.
vacancy, yeah.
Your vacancy.
I just submitted a letter of interest for an internal appointment.
I make a motion, to put Paul Malone on. Because I don't know for
I would
sure
like to do.
that there wouldn't be, I'm not sure what the state or I guess it'd be federal guidelines are with her. I don't know if you can serve on 2 different ARP committees.
I've
She
never
served
seen,
on
I've
South
never seen
Cities.
anything. I think that, I don't think ARP committees are necessarily even have to have one. It's just an advisory committee. So I don't think there's any state statutes that I've ever seen for those, but I could be wrong.
We don't have.
Yeah, it's just a recommendation. That's right.
Council commission make the decision.
That's right.
You really have no voting privileges or,
And we just-
I mean, you
we
vote
do
to
it, we
recommend.
make recommendations. There's no real-
I'd like to nominate Kelly since she wants it.
any other nominations? We have one for, nomination for Paul and one for Kelly. If not, I would entertain a motion, entertain the nomination to be closed. And we will vote, all those in favor of Paul Malone, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those in favor of Kelly? Aye.
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 What was that? 1,
Did you
2,
vote?
I voted aye.
Okay.
Did you vote?
Aye. Aye's here.
It's 5-2 then. So Kelly, I guess you get that.
Okay.
Next, we have the Courthouse Security Committee. That's a council appointment also, and currently I think Keith is serving in that position.
I'll nominate Keith if he wants to continue. I think that's something that probably needs to be
We're
pretty secure.
Yeah,
We are doing some work and I'd like to continue with it. That's y'all's decision.
I want that. No, I'm just teasing. I don't want it. Okay, we'll vote now. All those in favor, Keith, signify by saying aye.
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 That's 7-0.
Oh, no, not me, Keith.
Okay, next we have Plan Commission. And that's also Keith currently serving there. That's a council appointment, 1 year.
I'll nominate Keith if he wants to continue.
You didn't know you were on there?
Well, I knew I was on it. It's not something that meets, it needs to meet more often and get more.
I think there's a couple openings. There were 2 openings for the commissioners and no one applied, so.
Yeah.
That's gonna be re-advertised, so if anybody knows someone that's interested, then.
So you want to,
I'll continue and see.
okay, Keith has indicated he would continue, so we'll vote. All those in favor, Keith, as our Perry County Zoning and Planning Board appointment to the Plan Commission, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Carry 7-0. Next, we have the Personnel Policy Committee. This, I think by virtue of president,
Yeah.
I go to this committee. And we have one more council person, and currently is Kelly, and I think she's expressed interest that she would like to continue.
Yeah, y'all got the handbook straightened out this past year, so
I
you
I
should have
think
a
we
pretty,
did.
should have a pretty calm year. Hopefully you won't have a whole
Hopefully.
lot of changes to where you have to meet much.
We went through every page,
Hopefully
so
there won't be
hopefully
any
it's not
changes.
too bad.
I'd like to make a motion to keep both of them on it since they went through it and
Now,
know pretty
David
well.
stays on it, so David,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I presume you're saying Kelly, the child.
Okay, all those in favor of retaining David and Kelly, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0.
David,
There's one that's not on
there's
here.
2 more. I think there's the EMA Advisory Board, which
Yeah.
is by default you because you're the president, and then
Right.
there's also Community Corrections Advisory Board.
Yes,
I think that's Erla right now, right?
yes, it is.
So I don't know if we have to vote on EMA, if it's just an automatic because you're the
I'd
president.
say go ahead and vote on it. Yeah.
Okay.
It is, I think the president of the commissioners goes on there, the mayor, president of the council, then you have like, I think 4 other positions appointed by the
Right.
commissioners. So, yeah, I'm going to entertain a nomination for EMA, it's actually myself, I guess, so we can vote on
I'll
that.
nominate David.
All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0.
No, I was gonna vote no.
Okay. Okay. Next, we have the Community Correction Advisory Board. 1-year appointment currently is Erla,
I'd really rather not do it.
but you,
Is that something you're interested
Is it a pain? Do you meet very often?
No, we really don't. And then a lot of times we meet and we don't have a quorum, so we can't really do need that.
No, I don't want nothing to do with it. T. I don't want to waste my time going to a meeting and not having a meeting. Yeah, you want that? Stan, you're retired, you got time.
No, I don't want it.
Somebody's gonna take it.
I'll take it. I'm sorry, I just,
I knew we could shame her into it.
Okay,
I'll nominate Earl.
all right. All those in favor of Earl appointment to the Community Corrections Advisory Board, signify by saying aye.
All right.
Aye.
Thank you so much, Earl.
7-0.
Hey, David.
Yes,
One other thing with these appointments, I was just wondering if we could, do we have like a sample letter that we could send to everybody thanking them for their interest? Everybody who put in for these boards, because, the ones who, do we have something like that?
We do have one.
Do you already do that? Oh.
Email or mail out, yes.
Okay, so you guys already take care of that?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure,
So
and
you
then so
put it to the
we'll
ones that
notify the
were
ones
not
who,
selected also.
We'll
Thank
make sure
you
that
for,
it is.
okay, so selected, not selected, and then one other thing that I had, David, was I was hopeful that, I believe if I read state statute correctly, that anybody who's appointed to a board or committee needs to fill out a conflict of interest form, and that actually includes all of us as council. So maybe next meeting, we can email this conflict of interest form out. It's supposed to be filled out, I believe, every year and uploaded to the gateway. And then also, if the board appointments could just get the link to the open door law requirements, so that, some of the people may not be aware of it.
just include that link somewhere.
Yeah, maybe when you send their letter that they're appointed to the board, that they'll have that, and then maybe a copy of the conflict of interest form.
I did notice, Warren, you can answer this question, or is the Parks Board having their meetings here now?
No.
You're still at the Moose? Because it says it here that they're at 5 o'clock on a Tuesday or something.
At the courthouse.
Second Wednesday each month, 5 o'clock at the courthouse.
Yeah, we
So I
probably,
guess that having them at the Moose is dead and wrong. There's no reason they're not held here.
Board voted on it.
Yeah,
And the rule was
I
after-
Well, I think state statute, you're gonna have to be in here.
I've-
In 20,
This ain't the first time we've talked about this.
No,
And
the reason we changed it, we was having meetings out here and show up. And they did another meeting going on, we didn't have any place to go. And the booth offered us that other room.
Now, I don't have a problem with the Moose, but some people might. And I don't think it's right to carry, especially when you've got a facility like this.
Well, the board voted on it, was there was time that,
Well, I think that whoever's voted is, commissioners or council, it needs to be overridden and you guys start meeting here. I just don't, and it should be live streamed. Well, City Parks Board, they're live streaming
Actually, I
theirs
think
now.
in July, isn't there a requirement that the live stream?
is it this year? I'll
I
have
thought
to
it was
look.
this year.
There's a new requirement, yeah. I don't know when it is. I'll have to look.
I think it's July
I
2024.
think 2025. Yeah. it's gonna
Kelly,
take
don't you guys
effect.
have the schedule? So if your board would just call and get on the schedule, even if it's the same time every month, and they could get you on the schedule, that way it reserves this room for you. So that way you won't come up on something that's,
well, that was fine.
I mean,
okay.
I ain't trying to scold you because you're just a member. I'm
It
not,
doesn't make me any difference,
Sure.
I've argued the point before, I think all meetings that are funded by the county should be live streamed.
I agree.
yeah,
I think that's a good
absolutely.
idea.
I don't have an issue with that myself.
Yeah, will that also apply to the CBD?
They're funded by the county.
I mean, we could ask. We need to look over their budget the next meeting also, because we have to look at it and approve it or not.
I saw that budget.
I mean, that's a state statute requirement, that the county council or the county fiscal body has to look over, review, and approve or not approve that budget. So we could just add that to the next agenda.
Our next meeting is scheduled for, yes, Danny Jackson, Lee Chestnut. It's not an equal amount, it's no more than three of any one. I think we're good.
I think you'll see the state with independents, you're gonna see the state.
If we have 3 Republicans, 1 Democrat, and an independent, then
It's three,
That wouldn't
no
be-
more,
lopsided.
two Republicans, one Democrat, one independent.
You just
Yeah.
can't have more than 3 of one.
Right. Thank you for your concern. Anything else?
You can open shark or meetings adjourned. I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Like your shark curtain.
That's a curtain.
What?
Hey, he ain't bad there, that's a curtain.
That's a regular curtain.
Oh, we need a motion to adjourn.
I made the motion.
Yeah, I'll second it.
Second, motion by Keith, second by Gail, all those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion adjourned, 7-0.
Thanks, Paul.
He said in the bathtub.
Got no edges there.